Okay, so here's our rectangle class one last time. I have it just to the point where it has two constructors in it again. My main program is declaring three box objects. This one will use the defaults of 1 and 1. This one will be length and width of 3 and 4, length and width of 5 and 6, and then we we display everything. Okay? Alright, so if you notice, every time we want to display the information about a rectangle, we're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. So we will see that many classes sometimes contain a display function. So I'm going to go up here and I'm just going to add one more function. And this whole purpose of this function is going to display information about a rectangle. Okay? And this is the idea I want to use inside of there, so I'm just going to borrow some of that code. And I'll just come all the way to the end. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a void function. We need the class name, colon, colon, function name. We don't have to pass it any parameters because this is a member function and it automatically has access to everything inside of the class. So I'm going to say here's a rectangle's data, and I don't have to put a variable in front of this because I'll have a variable name in front of the display function when I call it. So this is basically what we want our display function to do. Okay. And so I could come up here now, and instead of having all this stuff, I could just say box.display box1.display box2.display. Right? And so when it calls it with box 1, it's going to jump out to the function and display all the information for box 1. Same thing when it calls it for box 2, it'll do all this. So let's just run, and you'll see it does the same thing as it did before, but a lot of times classes will contain a display function which will display the relevant information about the class in some nice, easy to read format. Okay, so we've added a display function to our class. Let's see if I've got anything else in here I want to address at this point in time. Nope, I guess that's good.